Hey guys, welcome back to Zagami Beauty. I'm Krysia. I am so excited to have you guys here with me today because we are going to be going over the new collection from Charlotte Tilbury. Always greatly anticipated anytime a big collection comes out from her. It's the Super Nudes collection. It's just a full-out nude lovers supermodel dream type collection. I'm definitely excited to share that with you guys today. Before we get started, of course, I invite you to subscribe, to like this video, leave me a comment down below. Are you guys just as excited? Are you going to be picking anything up? Also, don't forget to ring that notification bell to get notified of future videos. It definitely helps me so much to know that you guys are seeing when my videos get uploaded, because sometimes they can get drowned out in the YouTube noise. So definitely ring that bell. That is it. I am very excited. I can't wait. So let's get straight into this review, demo, swatches, all that good stuff. So this collection was actually early access a couple days ago. I ordered it overnight and it didn't come in overnight. It was delayed by a day, which is okay. So I'm trying to get this out as fast as possible. The official release was today, which is August 19th. It includes an eye palette, the Nudegasm face palette, which is sort of another take on the previous Glowgasm palette from 2-3 years ago. However, I heard the pigmentation is a little bit better in this one. So I'm excited to see if it is, because I didn't enjoy the Glowgasm palette. I feel like the colors were amazing, but it was just really quite hard packed baked gelée, and it was really hard to dig into. So we'll see. I also have the lightest shade in the new or Super Nudes lipstick. This is the one in Cover Star. I was hoping to get the Kissing Formula one. I forget what it's called, but it was nowhere to be found on the website, so I don't know if it's just going to be released a little bit later. So this is the Matte Revolution one, and it comes in 4 shades. We have a duo liner, one that's supposed to be for the waterline to sort of like make it look more alive, so a very nude color there, and then a dark brown. And I also got a lip pencil because it was sort of a duo that you could get with the lipstick. This one is in Supersize Me, which is probably maybe not going to work for this because it's sort of a rosier shade, but we'll see. Let's do some swatches because I feel like swatches are really good for me to feel out before I actually put them on my eye. It just gives me an idea about pigmentation and all that. So let's go over some swatches with the palette. My kids are losing their mind. Sorry if you hear barking because I don't know what they're doing. But there's barking noises out there and we don't have a dog at the moment. So anyways, eyeshadow palette, very nude. When you look at it, it sort of has definitely obviously a matte quality to it, but there is a sort of slight sheen effect that I can even see in the pan. Let's take a look at some of those swatches now. So they swatch really soft. They almost feel like the same texture like her large 12 pan palettes. I feel like you can build them up if you really want to. They do have that slight sheen. You can kind of almost tell. The black isn't overly crazy pigmented, so I think it'd be just a nice soft smoky black. I personally like having more of a shimmery effect on my eyes, even on a day-to-day basis. So we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of interested to see how I'm gonna like just a really nude natural look. I'm using all Charlotte Tilbury brushes just because I feel like I want to do a simple type look. I think she's all about easy, simple, pretty makeup, and so I'm not gonna go too overly crazy over the top. Let's scooch you guys in just a little. Let's go in first and just kind of do an all over color. I'm just kind of looking at the swatches on my hand, and I feel like a lot of those browns here are very similar swatched. So I'm just going to use the lighter one there just to kind of put all over the lid up into the crease. Now I did use all Charlotte Tilbury products for my base. I will list those products down below. It's sort of my favorite base to use for filming anyways. So far, they just blend like a dream. Very seamless, very easy. I'm going to go in and just do a little bit more of a crease, just kind of warm it up a little bit. I'm going to use probably just the slightly darker one there and just build it up a little bit. Now for being as soft as they are and quite on the sheer side for swatching, they're going on the brush really well, and so far translating really well. So just warming up the crease a little bit because I want to kind of use as many shades as possible, even though they're all quite similar. I'm going to take the smudger brush now, and I'm going to use this shade here just to kind of like smudge along the lash line. A little bit of fallout, nothing crazy. That one feels like a little bit patchy. And just underneath a bit. That looks really pretty. It just looks very, very smoky, very pretty. I'm going to take this light shade here and just kind of blend out the edges. I like having a shade like that in a palette because it just kind of blends everything out, kind of fixes any harsh lines. Alright you guys, I'm going to line the upper lash line with this black. I don't tend to like to use pencils on my upper lid. I just feel there's pulling, and I know hers is quite soft, so I might try to go over a line that I do with this. So let's go ahead and use that black with just a very thin eyeliner brush. I love this brush so much, you guys. MAC 266. The black is really nice, like it's pigmented enough, and I'm sure I could do quite a nice smoky eye with that, but I'm not going to go overly smoky. Let's go a little bit more under the lash line with this lighter shade here, just kind of blow it out a little bit. Okay, and I don't see anything shimmery, obviously, and I do like to usually put something shimmery just on that inner eyeball, so I'll just use the lightest shade there. And just see if I can brighten it a little bit with that. Yeah. It's nothing, again, it's very nude. It's supposed to be nude, but just brightened it up a little bit, which is nice. Being a mom, I need to do something with my inner eyeball. Like, if I don't, I just feel slightly dead. Slightly dead. So dramatic. Slightly less awake. Let's go with that. Let's not be overly dramatic. There's enough drama in this world right now, so we just want to take our mind off of that for just even an hour, right? This is it for the eye look. I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara, and we'll be right back. So 2 coats of mascara, but then I realized I forgot to use the pencil, even just for the waterline, the white color or the nude color. So this is the Duo eyeliner pencil, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of her pencils. I do have it in Pillow Talk, and I feel like it dried out really fast. And I also had the Duo in like the coppery color, I think from last year, and that also just kind of dried out really fast. We're just gonna go in and try and line the waterline here. And it actually works not too bad, not too bad there. I'm going to use the other side just to sort of like slightly line the outer edge. A little bit better. Builds upon itself, so yeah, it's okay. I did use the Legendary Lashes Volume 2 on the top. I'm going to put a 3rd coat just to sort of make it look extra dramatic. I got this mascara in the mystery box. I have an unboxing on my IGTV. I did a live unboxing of the mystery box. If you want to see that, head over to my Instagram account. It's just at Zigami Beauty as well. I did the unboxing, which was really, really fun. And this was one of the items that was included in that last mystery box. Okay guys, so that is the eye look. I'm going to zoom you out in a second, but I just wanted to show you guys. It definitely makes my eyes pop. It's just a beautiful, nice nude, semi-matte, demi-matte type shadow. And let's go ahead and look at the face palette. So this one here is, again, such beautiful packaging. It sort of has this like model type face on there. Same kind of like face on the front. So pretty. And then it has typical Charlotte Tilbury, just sort of like diamond and star art deco-y. So it is that baked gelée formula. We have a highlighter at the top, sort of like a very highlighting blush next to it in a peachy tone. Underneath the blush is a very, very light pigmented contour shade. And to the left of that is the bronzer shade. So here's some swatches. Again, we have the highlighter, the blush, we have the bottom left bronzer, and then the bottom right almost like contour shade. These swatched really well. They don't seem as hard packed as the previous Nudegasm palette, but definitely still sort of like that baked gelée, slightly sheer type quality to it. So I'm gonna start off with my favorite contouring brush, which is the Sonia G Face 2. Let's go in there first and do a little bit of a contour. I really like that. It just creates a very nice subtle shadow. Now it is buildable, so while the pigmentation is very sheer, it's buildable. I was able to get quite a nice shadow there. This is gorgeous. You know, I'll be honest, going in, I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know, these look too nude for me. I don't know, I kind of like my pinks, you know, and I like my shimmer shadows. I wasn't like fully on board, but anything new Charlotte Tilbury I have to try because I'm just obsessed. So let's do a little slight nose contour. This is gonna be perfect for a nose contour. Just the fact that it's so sheer and like slightly cool toned. But let's go in with that blush shade up there. I'm gonna use one of the Sonia G Lotus brushes for this. Again, undyed goat hair I feel picks up products really, really well. Ooh, okay, I went in there almost a little too much. A little bit of kickoff. Okay, wow, that's a little bit more pigmented than I thought. On this side, I'm getting some golden hour sun. I hope it's not interfering too much. Let's just kind of close it a little bit. That's pretty. I'm gonna go a little bit more because I like to blush. Next, let's go in and highlight, and then we'll do an overall bronze with this at the end. This swatched very beautifully, the highlighter there. So let's go in, again, Sonia G from the Lotus collection. I love this brush. It's sort of a combination of dyed and undyed goat hair. It's perfection for highlighting. Okay, you guys ready? Glossy, right? And this highlighter is that, again, baked gelée. It just has a sheen. There's no glitter. So pretty, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, next let's do an overall bronze, and then we'll see what we're missing and add more of. So that one there. Just kind of fills in all those spots where the blush meets the contour, just kind of blends everything together. That's why I kind of like doing bronzer at the end. Let's go ahead and put on that lip. Now, I also got the lip liner in Supersize Me, which didn't come with the collection, but it had a better pricing if you got a lip liner duo with a lipstick, and I've always wanted to try this shade. So Supersize Me is sort of like a berry shade. I'll put it on for you guys, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the right color for this lipstick. Hi, girls. You're so quiet. Hi, you're Gabriella. And who are you? Who are you? Who are you? What's your name? Elena. Oh. My husband's putting them to bed. He's so sweet. I like this shade. It's definitely like a berry rosy quality, but I really, really like it. So let's leave it on and put the lipstick on top in that really light nude shade. So again, this is in Cover Star Matte Revolution, typical packaging, very, very nude, kind of like a brownie peachy nude. Let's do a little bit of a swatch. Let's do this. Vanilla scent, typical of all her lipsticks. This is a nice combination. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It's beautiful. This is truly a beautiful nude collection. If you're going to do a nude collection, this is how you do a nude collection, evidently, because it is gorgeous. So this is the final look, you guys. Alright guys, so final thoughts. What do I think? I absolutely love this collection, and I love it more than I thought I was gonna love it when I first saw the promo pics. What is really making me love it so much is just the ease at which you can apply these products, especially the eyeshadow palette. The formula is so creamy, and yet it picks up very nicely onto the brush, blends like a dream. I feel like it almost just like melts into the skin, like into your eyeball skin. You don't have to work hard to achieve that look. If you're in the market or on the search for a beautiful nude palette, this is absolutely it. Because of the size, how compact it is, I'm going to be reaching for this a ton because it is so easy to create such a sultry kind of like sexy smoky eye, whether daytime for night. You can definitely build it up with the black. It is such a beautiful, beautiful palette. Not cheap, of course, so something to definitely think about if you need in your collection or not. The face palette, it is so good too. The pickup ability is better with this one than the previous Nudegasm palette. Of course, it still has that sheerness to it because of it being baked gelée, but I appreciate that, especially with the contour shade. I feel like I thought it was going to be so crazy muddy when I first saw pictures of it, but when you're applying it, you can definitely build it up and create such a beautiful shadow, and it's not powdery, so again, it just melts right into the skin and creates a very, very realistic looking effect or shadow effect. So beautiful. The bronzer is great too. Totally buildable as well. The blush is just a perfect peach. Highlighter is again no, shimmer or glitter, just melts into the skin, and you can definitely build it up, and I'm sure you could use it wet as well to create a very, very glossy effect. So the nice thing is you can go, daytime nude, or really, really kick it up and go super sultry nighttime nudie glam as well. This lip liner is awesome. I definitely recommend it in this shade, Supersize Me. I feel like if you find these nude lipsticks go a little bit too nude and wash you out based on your skin tone, that is such a great color just to create a more pigmented base, and then the lipstick on top just looks so 90s nude. I absolutely love it. And this formula is changed. I felt that with the last, Love collection she came out with. Those Matte Revolution shades that I got were they were just better, creamier, more adherent to the lips than her way, way original Matte Revolution. So I do feel, again, with this one and this new shade is also just extra creamy, but extra adherent. It just has a very nice like cushion effect on the lips, which most matte lipsticks don't tend to do. They tend to just be a little bit sometimes too waxy, too dry, and sit on top of the lips. No, this one actually goes in and just like really like gels with your lips. I love it. Oh, the eyeliner. I'm not going to recommend it because I don't tend to veer for her eyeliners anyways. If you're going to use it every single day, I don't think it would probably dry out fast, but for me, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of her eyeliners, so I wouldn't recommend this one. I prefer much more, like for example, the Chanel retractable ones. Those last forever, and they're a little bit easier to just like apply without pulling. This is still soft. It's just not my favorite. I definitely, don't really suggest this one. If you're going to grab stuff from the collection, I would definitely say face palette, eye palette, lipsticks. Absolutely amazing. And let me know down below if you're going to be picking anything up from it. Give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, and that's it, you guys. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in my next video.